Hey guys, Todd James here. In this video we're going to talk about the tariffs that exist now between the United States and a number of other countries, but most notably China, and how that impacts us as FBA sellers. Stay tuned. Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about the tariffs that are currently in place and how they impact us as FBA sellers. I ran across some issues with this in the last couple of weeks as I was trying to place an additional order for a product that I've been selling now on Amazon for a couple of years, and I found out that the price had gone up approximately 30% since the last time I ordered it back in April. So that's a huge price increase in a very short period of time. Found out when I spoke to a supplier representative directly that this was in response to the tariffs that have been placed on certain materials and certain products. You read all about this stuff in the paper, you hear about it on the news, but it's not real until it hits you in your wallet. And in this case, it definitely hit in the wallet. I did some research. I've looked into this pretty extensively over the past couple of weeks because I wanted to be able to bring you some useful information. Certainly if you've already bought products from China and you are in the process of renewing an order, there's a good chance you're going to see some impact depending on what materials your product are made of. In this particular case, the item I was buying was basically all metal. It was a cooking utensil, so it was stainless steel and aluminum. Both materials are among those that are being heavily penalized with the tariffs right now. So there was a very large percentage increase in the cost of the product. Some products, while they may be made of the same materials, those materials are not sourced from China, and the tariffs may impact them differently. What you'll need to do, the easiest thing to do is just to call and find out what your current quote would be to buy an item, whether it's a new item or a replacement item. But also that item will have an HTS number. This is a 10-digit number. Any item imported into the United States will have an HTS number, and it's pretty much an international standard. But HTS, the HTS number identifies materials that are in this particular product, identifies their country of origin, and is what countries use to track the movement of basically raw materials from country to country, through the various merchant gateways, if you will. So that HTS number will provide you with the information that you need to track what's in your product, and to actually understand why your product is being charged a substantial surcharge or tariff, if you will. In my particular case, I was able to, in this one instance, I was able to find a workaround. I found an American importer that had imported a large quantity of the utensil that I was hoping to buy. This importer buys them in container loads, so they pay per piece virtually nothing for shipping, and I was actually able to buy it from them. It's already here in the U.S. For only about 3 to 4% more than I was paying previously. Now that won't be the case in the future, depending on how long their supply lasts. But I was looking to get enough product to definitely get me through fourth quarter and into the beginning of 2019. So I was looking for about 1,000 to 1,200 pieces, and they had that in stock already in country. So that worked out well for me. When they reorder, they will be hit by the tariff as well, assuming the tariff is still in place at that point in time, which seems likely. So, wanted to give you this information. If you're looking to buy a product for the first time, and maybe you've been dragging out the process, so maybe you have a quote that is 30 or 60 days old, go ahead, get an updated quote, make sure that the pricing is still what you expect it to be. double check everything, get the HTS number from the product, check it online against the US website, make sure that you don't see any notifications or any nothing raises a red flag in terms of possible surcharges once it gets to the US. A lot of times, unfortunately, in the process of importing, we do all of our homework. We check everything we can possibly check, only to find that we are charged fees, taxes, what have you, once the item is already on shore, or in country, I should say. And it just doesn't seem like there was any way we could have known about these charges or fees ahead of time. And sometimes that is the case, but at least having the HTS number and cross-referencing that against any current tariffs will give you a leg up and should help mitigate any surprises that you might have. If you have not done so already, please hit like and subscribe. We appreciate you watching, and we'll be back with another video soon.